guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
We prevail, but there's pain bringing it to light.
Yeah. Welcome to the Three Bells Podcast NXT Recap. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J. I'm here joined tonight with my guys, the CEO Mundo, and my guy Shane O'Mac. What an episode we got tonight from NXT Live at the 2300 Arena, aka the ECW Arena, located in South Philly. Fellas, how we feeling tonight? Mundo, Shane, talk to me.
Say his name and he appears. Yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is. CEO.
Yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
CEO.
Drop it. What's going on, Three Bells Podcast? It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, the AKA the what? And yeah, man, happy Wednesday, not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. And we're doing NXT. What an episode we had tonight. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. Let's not delay it anymore. Shane O'Mac, what's up?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York. What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Happy old school vintage Wednesday. Yeah, we're here on a Wednesday. Very odd, but had to be because yesterday was election day. Shout out to our new president. And we have a lot to talk about. This is a very interesting show. And yeah, let's not waste no time. Let's get it, fellas.
Well, fellas, I'm assuming everybody out there is ready. I know I'm ready. Mundo, are you ready?
I'm over here, but yeah, I'm ready.
Sorry. Shane, are you ready?
You know I'm ready.
If so, bless us.
We're ready. You're ready. So let's do it. Let's get it for this. Yes. The Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we begin tonight's NXT show with the theme, the old school theme, black and white, and showing, just everybody back and forth, including the old ECW wrestlers, which is really cool. Also, we see Trick, Bubba, Javon at the Liberty Bell. Also, we see Fatal Influence, Roxy, and the rest of the 10 women that are going to be in the 10 women's tag match later on tonight. So, after that, we get our first match of the night. And that's featuring, it's a hardcore match, actually, with Lola Vice versus Jada Parker, with special guest referee, none other than Dawn Marie. By the way, this hardcore match is the first ever for the ladies. It's also really good to see. Yeah. So Shane, Mundo, talk to me.
Man, listen. The word hardcore. If there's another word to describe what we saw, don't think hardcore was it. I mean, they went in, these two. Jada went full blown before the bell even rang, wrong ring. She just, she came in the middle of the ring and she was like, hi, and then went straight to Lola's head, right there in the corner. And then the bell rang. And apparently it wasn't just the two of them. It was the two of them and one chair, then another chair, one more chair. I counted at least 6 chairs, Jay. Because there was a spot where, she grabbed the chair. Yeah, Jay grabbed the chair and she gets hit by the very chair that she brought into the ring to hit Lola. And there was this one spot, Mundo, where she managed to get Lola. Where she managed to get, I did it again. She managed to get Lola. Wow, I do that every time on your show, Jay. Excuse me. There's this one spot where she managed to get Lola in the middle of the ring. And for a good period of time, she's under the ring grabbing a chair and another chair. And and she grabbed like one chair at a time for a total of 6 chairs. And it took a minute. And I'm like, this whole time Lola could have like recuperated and, kicked Parker in the head or something like that. But all the chairs was in the ring and Lola took advantage by doing multiple, how you call it, the suplex moves.
The Three Amigos.
The Three Amigos on the Three Amigos chairs. And she even did a DDT on the chair with her head. And there was this interesting spot, Jay, where they set up the ladder at the corner and they had Lola sit on the, lay across the ladder. I don't know if you guys noticed that as Jada was pulling the ladder closer to the ropes, she looked at Lola and gave like this smile. And then Lola smiled back. It was like that was like, it was very odd the way that it almost looked like they broke character or something. Or
she said, "You ready for this ass?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's what it probably was. Yeah, because the whole time, she had like this menacing, I'm gonna get you butch type, look. And then at that one moment, she gives like this prettiest, brightest smile. And then Lola did the same thing as she's laying looking at her. I just thought that was weird. I said, roundhouse kick, multiple roundhouse kicks as Jada has a trash can over her head. And Jay, where the hell did this brick come from? A brick came out of nowhere. It was almost as if Jada prayed for a brick. And then it magically delicious pops up out of nowhere. And she grabs it and just cold clocks her right in the side of the head. Mm-hmm. That was amazing.
Was that the softest brick you ever seen?
A breakable sponge. I don't know how you broke a sponge.
I thought it looked like a sponge too. I was like, huh.
Yeah. Because usually it would be left with like a dent or a speed knot or a cut or something. Mm-hmm. And then we get the extra run for the hypnotic courtesy of Jada. And Jada's our winner. My opinion, awesome match between the two ladies. Again, it's matches like these that make me say I want more. Mundo, I hope I didn't tell the whole story.
You pulled the J. It's okay.
But then you know why I did that, so.
But yeah, I mean, that was everything that I had on my notes as well. Yeah, it was a good match. I lost count. This is their second match, right? Are they 1-1?
I think this is their first.
Is it
their first?
I feel like this is not their first match.
Right. It feels like this is their second.
Yeah.
Unless it was like in another stipulation that they had in another match.
No.
Might have been in that six. Might have been in that 6 women's match for the North American title too. They were both featured in that.
What?
Wasn't they?
Not that far away. I'm talking about this is recently, like while they've been doing this whole feud. Remember they had.
I can't remember.
Anyway, so yeah, overall, yeah, I enjoyed the match as well. And shout outs to the two ladies. I don't know. Maybe we'll get another one. Maybe Lola's not happy. Or maybe we'll just get over it.
Maybe Lola will want an underground match next. Like, oh, you beat me this way. I gotta beat you in my way.
That wouldn't be fair. I mean, that's not Jada's thing.
Right. And why couldn't she have won that to this It's a hardcore match. She could have easily brought those skills in.
That's what she said she was about last week, and she ain't do nothing.
Nah, she ain't do much.
Because that was our conversation last week, Shane, what the definition of hardcore is and how they both gave their definition of what they thought was hardcore, and Lola didn't use what she said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely Jada came in with everything that she said she was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple weapons. You know, I don't know how I didn't see the spot where the trash cans came out.
And that was because that was during the commercial. Because when they went on commercial, it was nothing but chairs in the ring. When they came back, it was 2 ladders, chairs, kendo sticks, trash cans. I was like, well, goddamn, we missed that much in that commercial break. Shit.
And the fans got a nice little show then.
Yeah.
Unless the fans were just watching them put the stuff in the ring.
That's what I was just about to say.
Because they started using it. Ooh, excuse me.
Oof.
They started using it after the commercial came back. That's when they used every last thing that was in that ring.
Yep. More than likely, the ref let them know, like, look, we're back from commercial. Let's go.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Like I said, that was the soft spot of the match, which gives them the commercials. Yeah.
The way she broke that ladder on her when she did that the booty drop, that was crazy.
If I was her man, I said, don't ever do that to me.
Then, like, even, you know, like that part in the beginning of the match where she back elbowed the chair. No, where she hit the chair. Like, damn, that was really hard just to start it off. And you're like, these ladies are about to go in. And, you know, I give them credit for this first ever match. And I'd hope to see it more down the line. Great place to bring it out at the ECW arena. And also, after this match, we got Ethan Page and Ridge Holland talking by the Rocky statue. What's that about?
The fighting city of Philadelphia, the birthplace of America, which I find fitting that an Englishman and a Canadian are here to bring the fight to Trick Williams
Hence
and
their
Bubba
shirts.
Ray
One
and
shirt is red,
tonight's
one shirt
night of
is blue.
nostalgia.
Ethan believes he deserves to be NXT champion. I do. But I need to be NXT champion. So tonight, we put our differences to one side. And Trick, in this city, stand and deliver, you soared to the highest of heights. But in that dump they call the ECW arena, we're gonna drag you down to the lowest point of your career.
And we promise, there won't be any monuments, no statues, no fairy tale endings, and especially no tables.
No tables, Jay. Meanwhile,
Shit.
Focus.
Kalani and RVD.
I'm impressed with your balance. You got tonight, big main event, 10 women tag match. And next week you got your rematch for the title.
Yep, I get my North American title back next week. Yeah. But tonight's tag match is a really big deal.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to be a standout, stand out by beating Fallon tonight.
You know what? That's a great idea. Right? Thanks, RBD. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were looking for Ava's office. It's that way. But I'll see you later.
why does he seem like he was flirting with her?
Get down. What's up,
Oh.
Get your hands off me, man. I made this decision for you, Rob.
Wow. Damn.
Okay, Wes.
Medical, please.
This is the way you're gonna handle business before your next match. Sheesh.
Ooh,
What a way!
he don't
What a way
care.
to! What a way to take out the special guest ref. So you already know that puts a lot of heat on him coming into this match, especially with the fans.
RVD was a special guest referee.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the special guest ref for this fight. Him and
Really?
Javon.
When did they announce that?
Last week.
No, they didn't.
That's why he beat him up. Because at the end of the episode last week, that's when Ava and him were talking, and he was like, "Oh, Ava, I know what I want to do." And he said, "I want to be special guest ref."
He didn't say that. He said, "I have an
Yes, he
idea,"
did.
and he left.
Right. He said he had an idea and then he left. And then we just guessed that maybe, but it was nothing official.
He was supposed to be special guest, the referee for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the crowd was pissed off that we got a regular ref to start the match. That's why they were booing in the beginning of that match. They were pissed.
This is news to me.
Right. I thought they was pissed at Wes for what he did to RVD.
Right.
Because he was supposed to be the ref. They wanted him to come out. Trust me.
But
okay. Trust him, Mundo.
Oh my God! So prior to our next match, we see the family talking, and they're with Nunzio and Spears and Jensen. Jeez.
There he is. You doing, following me?
I just want to talk.
Mama, look what we have here. The freaking D'Angelo crew.
Who the hell?
Family, not a crew.
Nunzio.
Family crew, whatever. But right now we're here to talk to Tony. What's the matter, Tony? Your phone broken?
Nunzio
I
and
called
Vito.
you. I left a message.
FBI.
You didn't call me back. Everybody calls Nunzio back.
Relax, all right? I meant no disrespect.
Well, disrespect's already taken. I'm sorry. It's already been felt.
Since you didn't call us, I made a phone call myself. I called Ava. Next week, Rizzo, you are face to face against Nikita Lyons.
They got pulled like that?
So what, you guys got a little power now or what? We got a little power now? We've always had power in South Philly. And now, I'm going to show you how much power we have. You're going to pay a tax. You know what that tax is, Tony? Tonight, that NXT North American Championship will be defended right here in South Philadelphia versus me.
You sure you want to do it?
Positive. Let's go.
Taxing you. Why the hell he calls the crew? Relax.
So there you go. We have an added fight for tonight.
Okay.
Nunzio and the Don.
They were standing in front of one of the Philly cheesesteak places. I know that spot.
Probably Gino's.
Nah, Gino's was that was Bubba Ray and Trick. Yeah, it was the one that they were in front of was the one across the street from Gino's. I don't like that one.
Okay.
Made my stomach hurt. It was when I went to this show. Right.
Ironically.
Right, exactly, right.
Ironically enough. Hey, Jay, look at this. I am _L, a.k.a. Lawan. What's up, fellas? Hope y'all having a great evening. What's up, Lawan?
Yeah, what's good, Lawan?
Great evening.
Lawan.
Yes, sir. So we have our second match of the night. And that's Javon Evans versus Wes Lee. Mundo, Shane, háblame.
Mundo, take it away. This is yours.
Háblame.
Yes, that means talk to me.
Habla hey.
Huh. Well, yeah. This was rough, man. It was rough. My two favorites going against each other. And it was weird because, like, Vic was basically saying, like, they're a mirror image of the other, but Javon's the younger version of Wes Lee because they really do the same exact stuff. But Javon's just bigger. So he's more believable to be like a champion, like a like a, how can I say it? A heavyweight champion because of his size, even though he's skinny as hell. But I mean, the first move that I was like, wow, at was the 619 out on the outside of the ring when West hit it around that ring post and caught Javon in the face. I was like, oh man, all right. Shout outs to him on that one. And then in that same breath, he hit him with a nasty brainbuster on the steps. I was like, okay. At first, I wasn't sure. He looked like he couldn't pick him up, and they played it off. They played it off very well as if Javon was fighting the back.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got his wits about him and hit him with the brainbuster. And I was like, okay, boom. But that was a perfect time to go on commercial. I was like, nice. And then this just move Javon did while West was on the top rope, and Javon went and he ran and he jumped up to the top rope, and he initially started doing a Spanish fly, but then changed it into a hurricanrana. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how? How do you have? How can you even do that? But that shit was so flawless and effortlessly. I've never seen that before, so I was just like, and obviously the whole arena didn't see that before because everybody else was going crazy too. Because I'm like, I legitimately was writing in my notes Spanish. Oh, like okay, never seen that. Cool. And then he hits Wesley with a beautiful spin kick, a corkscrew spin kick, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, these days, I don't know the names of the moves that these guys do anymore because it's like they're just making these things up as they go. So it's not old school. Trust me, not old school at all. And then Javon also catches West with this nice swinging sidewalk slam. You know, I was like, okay, I see you pulling out the big man moves right there. That's a big man move right there. And just when you thought West was out of it, he comes out of nowhere with the poison rana. And but before that, it was I called it the super kick poison rana combo because he hit him with the super kick and then he just catches him with that poison rana right afterward. I was like, oh man, that's something that we don't see often on the main roster unless it's somebody like a Rey Mysterio or maybe Dragon Lee. That's pretty much it. Like, we don't really see that from anybody else. So, it was cool seeing that. And then right after that, he hits him with the cardiac kick. And I thought it was over. The way Javon fell out, that count was happening. But old boy kicked out. I was like, that boy bouncing. And then he catches West with an RKO. I was like, oh, shout outs to Mr. RKO himself. And then he goes and jumps on the top rope and catches him with a cutter from the top right after that. But West, being the veteran that he is, rolled out the ring, which was smart because he would have got 1, 2, 3. And then Javon, being the kid that he is, he decides to go ahead and do a suicide dive towards the direction of West, who's standing right in front of the announce desk. And he takes Javon's momentum and basically just helps him get hurled into the announce desk and over the desk and into I was just like, God damn. I was like, damn, that looked like a car crash right there. I was like, that was nasty right there. I was like, shit.
Sound like it too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and to the point where I think it might have even caught Booker and Vic off guard a bit. But I was just like, this. Yeah, he's like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Booker's like, yes, we can hear you. I'm making a point. Yes, I can hear you. I got you. I'm just like, but I'm like, yo, this match is something else, man. Like, I wouldn't, again, I hate that I've been saying this a lot recently, but it is deserving. I wouldn't mind if they gave us another Andrade Mello type situation for a match like this where we can get it again. But, we won't get bored of it. And I think we won't get bored of it because of the type of abilities that they both have and what we've seen them do in tag matches prior to this. or a triple threat match. What was it? Was it a fatal 4-way or a triple threat match?
It was a fatal
They was
4-way, I
just
think. Fatal 4-way for the
that they were just
for
in
championship.
Right. So yeah, I mean, and then we get Mr. RVD himself coming down. I hear his music playing, and everybody's going crazy. I guess the former special guest referee, and he comes down to the ring. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Because you can't hit Wes. Like, of course, Javon the match, but Wes sits there and he tries to hit RVD with a chair, and the rest is history. Javon splashes him over the rope, and he catches him with the longest but not the cleanest 5-star frog splash. I don't know. That sounds like, well, it looked like a 420 RVD idea that just did not pan out properly in the live moment.
Nope.
Hey kid, what if you do a 5-star frog splash, but all the way across the ring? That would be cool.
Damn, on paper it would be cool, but
like that's what I said. That was a 420 idea by RVD. It had to be, but long story short, Javon gets the win in a very exciting match, a really good match that I would love to see on a pay-per-view without any commercials, and maybe even if it had a stipulation. That too. I mean, kudos to those two guys, man.
Yeah. They definitely gave it they all tonight in that match. And like you said, like that part with the brain buster. Like I thought like when Javon, try to stop the momentum, it was probably because of that ladder that was turned up. I mean, not the ladder, but the steps were turned upside down in front of them. So I was like, uh-oh. Is he gonna really try to drop him on this?
Mm-hmm. I thought the same thing.
That would have been the ouchie moment of the night right there if that was to happen, as you would say. And
oh yeah,
man, this match definitely garners more. We want more, and especially in front of that type of a crowd. And as I've been saying, with the cruiserweight division, these guys, they fit that type of style. Just high flying, athleticism. And with a guy like Javon tends to have a ton of hang time in the air where, he could give you his super cutter and some if he wanted to. And this definitely was a really, really good match. But damn, like when he did that 5-star that frog splash, I was like, damn, 3/4 of the ring? Are you serious? One of his knees already had hit the damn floor before he got to him. But at the same time, you see Wes. Wes had to move over a little bit.
Mundo, we can't hear you.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Because you was like,
sorry, Jay. Don't have the denoiser on, so he's not going to catch it.
See, Wes had to help because Wes moved a little bit more towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
He was snaking his way, slithering like.
He might have went a little too far.
You went too far.
Yeah,
because he was damn there underneath. He was damn there underneath the turnbuckle. I'm like, why are you going all the way over there? Because he can't pin you.
Oh shit! I think they're gonna try that again, but in a cleaner way. They're gonna be like, yo, you know what? That move didn't work, but let's try it again. But let's see how far you could really jump, and this is where I will land. I mean, this is where I will lay at for you.
I think for him, it's about the height.
Yeah,
the height will help him get the reach.
Right,
I don't think he may have not jumped high enough.
No,
and he was trying to jump far. He tried to jump far versus
it
high.
seemed like he launched himself more. Like it was like a push instead of a jump in the air.
Right.
Right. He's not used of launching himself. He's not used of launching himself. He's used of lifting up. Like his thing is all about the height more so than the distance.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't lift himself up because his lift will basically get him over.
Well, I will say, like, this was an awesome match, and there were a couple of little botches that I did notice. I don't know if it's because they were excited or somebody was too slow or too fast. But all I say to these guys, for safety purposes, please be careful, because these are two very high risk maneuver wrestlers, superstars, and they can seriously hurt themselves. And you understand that you're young and you're strong and you're powerful, but you gotta be careful. You'll break your freaking neck, man. You don't want to do that, So just be a little more careful. And we're looking forward to another match, because trust you and me, each match that these guys will have is all different. Even if they have the same movesets, they add something different to make it like an original match.
And like, we see how like Wesley's style of fighting is, and then like his theme theme song and his entrance. We see his background. Tonight felt like we was watching Goku versus Vegeta in a Dragon Ball Z episode. In the air, just punching each other back and forth, kicking. Like, yeah, man. That's what it kind of reminded me of between the two.
I don't have no idea what the hell you just said.
Oh, you know what's Dragon Ball Z?
Nope.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I noticed how Evans, how he jumped in the ring, doing the bouncing, and then Wes did the same thing.
Right.
Did the same thing. He tried to say, I could do it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have two guys who are legitimate mirror images of the other. It's just that Wes shorter. That's all. That's only different.
Yeah.
And the same thing, how they do the handstand, bounce off the rope into a move. I was like, I like it.
Yes.
Because it's exciting.
Love it.
And like with Javon, like I was saying, like maybe a couple of months ago, maybe this is the reason why you let go of a guy like Ricochet, when they got someone that they can develop that's younger, costs less, and has a better future.
And not to mention, he can actually talk on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest flaw of Ricochet. He can't talk on the mic. He's boring.
Right. Right. And it's like, look, he could jump twice as higher than you. He could do
you
3
have two
times
Ricochets. You have two. You got Wes and you got Javon. You got both of them. They're both not, they both aren't on the main roster yet.
Right.
2 more if you count Axiom and Frazier.
Right. And they got personality and charisma on the mic as well. So yeah.
Yes, they do.
5 if you count Dragon Lee. I'm sorry.
Well, goodbye, Ricochet.
We got 5 of you, and they all cost cheaper. They all are cheaper.
Cheaper.
Shout out to
younger.
Shout out to the brighter future.
Right, they're younger.
Mm-hmm. And they're more appealing to the younger fans that are out there now.
Like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So we got Ava, Stone, and Stevie. They're walking by, and Eddie Thorpe is around. Ain't seen you in a month or 2.
Eddie Thorpe?
Yeah, Eddie Thorpe.
Well, that wasn't. It wasn't really a promo. It was like leading into the commercial.
Yeah.
I didn't even write it down. Yeah.
I can play that.
Well, I guess you can't keep down Rob Van Dam.
Yikes. Hey, it's much cooler when he does it. Anyway,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can I have a minute? I realized you didn't have time to talk with me. You have a real last
Oh, the DJ guy.
I'd love to, but I gotta go. I gotta get to the ring, okay?
Come on, Ava, that's twice now.
Hey, I know, and I promise. We'll talk eventually, just not right now.
Oh, he tight. He tight.
AKA, you're never going to get that talk.
Mm-hmm. He's going to have to do something to garner it.
You're going to have to slap her.
Slap your boss?
Yeah.
Slap The Rock's daughter?
You're damn right.
Hell no. Oh, hell no.
I bet you'll make your ass famous.
LeBron said, based on our last conversation, was a good match, didn't like the ending. Evans thought he was Air Jordan.
I'm telling you that was a Rob Van Dam 420 idea that they just was like, okay, let's do it. And it just...
He said, yeah. And then he did it and said...
But I really think Wes might have been too far also because, again, like I said, he was damn near underneath the bottom turnbuckle. I'm like, why are you all the way in the corner? Move over a little bit.
He was far away. Like, he was further away than a jump that Shane McMahon would do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's far.
Well, that angle is further.
With that angle,
yeah.
If he was at the other two turnbuckles, I think he would have landed. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, what is he doing? What the hell?
Clipping that.
Okay.
Clipping that.
Okay.
I don't know. He's clipping, but
he's gonna make a clip.
Oh, he's gonna clip that. Okay, clip that. Okay, clip that. Okay, shout out to the clips.
Yes, by our digital content creator.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have a content creator. Nice.
Yeah. Thanks, LaJuan. Or I am L.
I am L. All right, so Jay, we're in the ring.
Yes.
With Ava. No, ring.
I love when you do that, though. I'm sorry.
In the ring.
Ring
with Ava. She has an awesome announcement. She heard what you was talking about, Jay.
And what he was crying about.
Yeah. But then again, is it a cry if it makes sense and we got a result from it?
In a book, they would say Jay cried. He's not literally crying. Just like out of frustration.
Of course not. No, sure. I mean, no, not literally crying, but but
rant,
like a Cody cry.
Hi, Cody.
Right. Yeah, we agree, right, Shane?
Because his is the most is the most recent and recognizable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We want Cody.
No, we don't. Yeah. We don't like Stardust.
What an exciting night so far.
She forgot her line.
She sure did. What was that laugh?
Wait a minute. Yo, she did that. She
forgot her lines.
When I take my mask off and I'm like,
oh, is that what that was?
Stevie was just staring at her like, bitch, get it together.
What an exciting night so far. This brand, it is such an honor for NXT to be held in such a historic arena, and the electricity in here is undeniable.
I never heard that before.
Is all about passion. And Philadelphia fans
that as a
are the
ringtone.
most passionate and hardcore fans in all of wrestling.
I'm gonna use it for Mundo. Whatever Mundo sends me a text, I know it's him.
NXT will be headed back on the road for our next premium live event, Deadline. On Saturday, December 7th in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Iron Survivor Challenge will return, which is the most exciting 25 minutes in all of wrestling.
Well, Ava, I gotta say, I mean,
exciting 25 minutes?
Deadline is going to be a great show.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was a good
idea.
No,
the matches are going to be 25-minute matches.
People.
The Iron Survivor match.
What are you talking about?
Well, you said Philadelphia fans are the most hardcore fans that there is. But everybody knows New York fans are way more hardcore than Philadelphia fans.
See how they blurred the screen with the middle fingers?
To be real, to be very honest with you.
Think about it. The Mets just beat the Phillies.
I mean, Boston fans are more hardcore than Philadelphia fans.
No, Boston fans are more rude.
Did Boston eliminate Philly last year?
Of ECW, I get it.
We got another NXT PLE. Triple J says one.
And just like the Eagles, your time has passed.
Okay, so Mr. Stone was popping on that mess to set up this scene.
The Undertaker.
Yeah. No way.
It's Fatso.
He gets bigger and bigger every time.
What are you exactly talking about?
Gore!
And I was looking for that sound. But I can't play it at the same time as this. But
So that generic music.
Gore.
That was awesome. Oh, we have okay, so yeah, congratulations, Jay. You got your next PIE before the next year.
Over.
Yeah.
Thank
on
God.
a Saturday. The first Saturday of the month? Is that what that is?
Yeah. When is that main event thing? I thought it was
main event's the following week. 14th.
Ooh, good thing we won't be here for that.
You sure?
I'm sure. I know we don't do shows on Saturdays unless it's a pay-per-view, so
I was assuming Saturday night main event would be like a PLE style, type style event. It's not like
it's not like a fancy house show.
It should
with
be
commercials.
It should be at least PLE type, based off the matches. They haven't let us know any matches, but once we start seeing matches announced for it, we'll know.
Well, Lawan said it's PLE style event. So it's a PLE. We are working.
With commercials, ain't no goddamn PLE.
It would be aired on NBC.
Correct. With commercials. That's not a PLE. That's a regular damn TV show.
It's a regular special TV show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do those live.
That's what I'm saying. How can we do that? How can we do that?
We can't do that live. We have to do it like afterwards. And if they're doing it exactly as like the old school, which I know they won't, but it'll come on like at 11:30 to replace Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, that's what it replaces Saturday Night Live, or they go on hiatus.
Just like back in the days, they just did that in general. Every month, once a month, they would replace Saturday Night Live with the main event.
Oh.
So that we would basically get today, like what we get today's style type of wrestling with all the top tier wrestlers fighting each other. That's what the main event was.
Well, they kind of just blew that with Crown Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to see that again. You're like, okay, yay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, that's a regular TV show, basically. That's not a PLE.
Yeah, it's regular. It's a regular TV show. So
we wouldn't even be able to show that. We wouldn't even be able to.
It's weird.
We wouldn't be able to watch party that.
I mean, I don't know. I won't be here. I don't know. The only thing that will probably stand out, which is what they're trying to promote, is they're trying to get it that old school feeling.
Right.
But then again, they got to understand that their average program show is giving that main event vibe. So what is it that you're doing different now?
Right.
To even still have that main event, logo. Considering that we main event like every Monday, Tuesday, Friday. It's basically,
and then again, they just did the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, so we already just saw the WWE champion go against the world champion, and the same thing for the women's. Now what else is there for us to see?
Right.
Nothing except if you do like a house style show and just have two random people just fight. And then have it like more in an intimate setting, like a live show. That's the only thing that I could think of that would be different. I don't know. Jay, I don't know.
But we see Giulia, Zarya, Jordan, Stephanie, and Kalani in the back.
Say that 5 times.
I can't.
We're gonna beat all Hola, Bubba.
Look at the sisters on the left.
Time to get extreme.
Estamos emocionados
Working
porque
out.
vinimos a la división de NXT a hacer un impacto y es lo que estamos haciendo.
What she said, Jay?
I have no idea. She was too quick.
Stephanie said her and Giulia are excited for tonight because we
There
get to
you
show
go.
the impact
Kalani
of the
said it.
NXT Women's Division. And those 5 women may have run NXT in the past, but looking at our team, their run ends tonight. And it's endgame tonight. Wait, Kalani, you know Spanish? See, 3 years at Michigan State, baby.
Everybody really was just standing
so
there
much
like,
history. Tonight, we create some of our own.
Why did I laugh when she did that?
Did y'all see Miss Jackson and the bougie?
It is so annoying, but it was so funny when she did it.
That's right. We were so close to
Told you,
becoming the
Jay.
new women's WWE Tag Team Champions.
Told
So
you,
while
Jay.
y'all might be the dream team, I got my money on the champions of this division.
Told you, Jay.
Good luck, ladies, because y'all are.
I told you, Jay.
No, that's right.
Coño.
Talk your talk, Jay.
I
Talk
told
your
you,
talk,
Jay.
Lash. All right.
And to think that this guy said that they wouldn't be on NXT today. Why wouldn't they be on NXT? This is their show.
They're on fire right now.
Mm-hmm. They gotta be on NXT.
They're on fire. Looking good. You got a lollipop. Need another lollipop, Carl?
But why they stepping to Stephanie and Giulia for?
It was something from I think based off of last week. They did it last week as well.
I'm confused because I'm so like they done been on all 3 shows in the pay-per-view now too. So I'm just like I kind of lost track.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, I've kind of lost track of it.
They're just bullying everybody. Isn't that their gist?
Yeah, the bougie bully.
Yeah.
Wait, so Booker T called her the bully bitch. He called her the bully bitch. Oh, he messed that up.
Booker T called her a bully bitch?
Yeah, when she came out.
What?
Mhm.
I didn't. You sure?
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go check the tape. Let's.
Wow.
While Shane takes match number 3, I'm gonna check the tape.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know what I remember I heard, but like he didn't say it in a bad way. Like he must
right. He didn't call her a bitch in a bad way. No, not at all.
It basically was calling her a bad bitch.
In a good way.
Yeah. But got the moniker mixed up.
Yeah, it was good for a man to call a woman a bad bitch. Yeah, Jay sitting there in the black. Yeah, you're a real bad bitch over there. With your little hat, your Finley hat. You bad bitch, you.
Jay's a bad bitch. I'm dead.
Ugh, Jay.
So we got our third match of the night featuring Ethan Page and Ridge the Fridge versus Bubba and Trick in a tag team match.
Before you continue, Lawan did some research for us. Courtesy of Google, he says WWE Saturday Night Main Event returns to NBC on December 14th at 8 p.m. ET. Also available on Peacock. Okay. So it's at 8 o'clock. So it's probably a 2-hour show. Well, actually, it is going to be a 2-hour show because they need... Well, no, NBC, their news is at 11 o'clock, yes?
Yep.
So it's a possible 3 hours.
Possibility. That's what I'm saying. PLE style.
All right, he said bougie badass.
Right, that's what it was like.
Still not right,
bitch.
but yeah.
No, bougie
Instead of
badass,
bitches-
that's fine.
No, I'm saying he said B. He said some B, but that's still not the name. But yeah, the bougie badass, that's fine. I actually like that.
So where did you get bitch from?
Huh?
That's what you heard? You
That's what I
heard the
thought I
bitch
heard.
word?
But you know my situation. I was like half sleep, so yeah.
Right.
You know, bad bitch. But then I heard you guys say something about a PLE. What?
If it's 3 hours, then
whatever.
that is kind of PLE.
No.
Like if it's 3 hours.
No, main event. You said something about it on Peacock.
You didn't hear anything as I said?
Shane, I was like this. I was trying to hear the TV.
All right. I was basically sharing what your tag teamer had did some research courtesy of Google. He said WWE Saturday night's main event returns to NBC on December 14th at 8 p.m. Also available on Peacock. And every day opens a new door.
What the hell? My other phone is speaking on its own. What the heck?
Okay.
Well, thanks for the inspirational words, Jay's phone.
So they're gonna have it on Peacock
and NBC at 8 p.m. Gives us 3 hours. Or it could be 2 hours with them having some other type of programming before the 11 o'clock news. But I'm guessing 8 to 11. I don't know. Jay?
Cool. So, yeah, as I was saying a couple of minutes ago, it's our third match of the night, and it's a tag match featuring Ethan Page and Ridge the Fridge versus Bubba, Ray, and Trick. Mundo, Shane.
What?
Háblame.
Shane, Mundo, Háblame.
See, I was trying. Okay, fine.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mundo. I mean, Shane. I said it wrong. You're right.
I was helping you. You cussed me out.
Don't worry, Mundo. I don't have a lot to say on this.
Me either.
The only thing that really stood out for this, I mean, it was good to see Bubba Ray, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, him being 53 and all out there with the other younger guys, not babies, but younger. Ridge he came out and just did this snuff, like, everything that happens in that ring, it happens, whatever. But when you snuff someone the way Ridge did to Bubba, that was just so rude. Like, just rude. It was so rude that Trick saw what happened, and Trick was like, you know what? Here, let me tag you in so that you can handle your business. And had Trick stand there with his hand out for a minute, because, again, that's how heavy the disrespect is when you are unexpectedly snuffed like that. You have to let it marinate and go, no, this Butch did this. Like, that's what he was doing that whole time. Did this Butch just snuff me? And that and the springboard from Bubba, that old school springboard where Bubba is on all fours and then his partner comes and run and jump on his back, and yeah,
the Hardys move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Trick didn't do the full flip thing like the Hardys.
Yeah, he did the clothesline.
Yeah, he did like a clothesline thing. So basically, it was Bubba Ray and the Dudley Boys with Trick replacing Devon. Yeah. Those was the only thing. And then of course there was a major thing, that took place. As a matter of fact, can I share this one thing and then Mundo take over? I am not happy with this ending. I'm not happy with who won and how they won.
It was shocking though, because I wasn't expecting that. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Totally unexpected.
Like, whoa!
And it's been a minute since we've seen somebody win a match from a fruit roll-up.
And that's what I put to
a fruit roll-up, Mundo.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, "Whoa!" But look who pinned him. Look who pinned him. That's what matters the most out of everything. Ridge was the one that got the pin on him. And I was like, wow. Nobody expected that, because you don't think that because you have the main attraction on the team that he would lose. Right? I mean, you got Bubba. Bubba's on your side. He's the reason why people are in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
So you automatically say, oh, It's ECW arena. They're gonna win. Shawn Michaels was like, no, we have a story to tell. So I'm actually not mad about it. And I'm not mad at how, because it wasn't the main event. Right there, it's just like it was match number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do we always say about match number 3? Match number 3 is always that one. It's like, it's a throwaway.
All right.
So
Exactly.
the ad is just that Trick did a zigzag, Jay, but they didn't call it. He didn't call it a zigzag. He just called it what he said. He called it a regular, like a neck breaker or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, that was the zigzag. Like, come on, acknowledge that. And the typical Booker T like kicks, and then his rock bottom, and the usual Trick stuff. Trick he's starting to become like John Cena, 5-trick pony. I don't like that. He needs to actually broaden his moveset.
All right. That's what I was trying to tell. I was telling you that before.
Yeah, he's not going to last in the main. I keep saying main event, the main roster, doing that, because people get tired of that stuff quickly. Like, you got to add more to your arsenal. All in all, it was like I said, the throwaway match of the night. It was just the hype. I guess that was like the reason why everybody came again. That's what they advertised during the commercial, Bubba Ray being there and all that. And then we got into nostalgic Dudley stuff.
Explain.
At the end, where, as we know, Trick is taking the role. He's playing the role of Devon tonight. And so, as we heard Mr. All Ego, he said that there's no tables. No tables. Okay? So they attack Ethan and Ridge. Well, actually, excuse me. Ridge and Ethan are attacking Trick after the 1, 2, 3, and then eventually Bubba gets up and starts helping out. And then they do the whole "what's up" thing, to the nuts. And then this is becoming annoying to me now because the whole countdown, I don't like it. But the whole get the tables situation, I don't like it. I don't like him counting with the audience. It's not cool. It's terrible. But anyway.
Oh,
so yeah,
God. Was that your Donald Trump impression? Good gravy.
Yeah, but you can't really see my hands.
Oh,
my hands.
Are you dreaming? Are you half asleep?
No.
Are you high?
That's the future of America. I love America. Anyway, so I was about to say Trump was going to get the table, but Trick.
There you go, talking smack.
I wasn't talking smack. Trick went to go get a table, but the one ring apron that he pulled up to go see if there was a table, there was no table there. So he was like, Bubba, ain't no table. I'm like, Negro, go check the other ring aprons. Like, you just went to one ring apron and said, all right, there's no tables underneath the ring. That's it. So they're just standing there looking stupid, and then the Dudley Boy music hits again. And then there's a long pause, dramatic pause, and then here comes Devon. And I'm like, oh, if he was here the whole time, why didn't... But then I thought about it. I was like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he got back surgery, and I don't think he can wrestle anymore. We can do, like, the appearances and stuff like that. Because if you watched him, he wasn't moving like he would normally move. But anyway, he brings the table down. Trick assists in putting the table in the ring. And I'm like, okay, they're about to do the 3D. So I'm like, the way they're setting the table up, I'm like, that's not enough space to do like a running situation. But they did a choke slam, and I was like, I was so lost on that one. I'm like, a choke slam? Okay. So yeah, that was again the throwaway match of the night with a table spot, which we were not expecting, because then even when they put him through the table, the crowd wasn't really going crazy about it because we were all like, a double choke slam? I'm like,
We wanted to see the 3D.
We want to see so that they can say 3D.
Right, you know.
Hell yeah.
But now they had to say double choke slam.
that just didn't fit. Like, oh no. It was not, I mean, it was not good. It was not good.
And on that note, everybody, let's go on commercial.
Yes, thank you.
Well, we got to do it the right way. This is the Three Bells Podcast. Tuesday night. Ooh, wait. Wednesday night. Right? It's Wednesday. Wednesday night.
Do it the right way.
Well, that would be the right way.
Do it the right way. Cut Jay off by doing it the right way and get the day wrong. There you go.
I didn't cut Jay off. Jay stopped talking. He flipped his hat and everything. He said goodbye, everybody. That's what he did. Goodbye, everybody. Yo, this is NXT Recap with your boy Mundo, Shane O'Mac, and our host, Triple J. We'll be right back after this. Don't you go nowhere.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
The Three Belts Podcast. Oh, feast thine eyes on this sumptuous treat of a man in front of you. No need adjusting that eyeballs. They're not deceiving you. This is, in fact, Jack, Dude Love, the hippest cat in the land, giving it up for a very successful podcast future. And I want to thank you for always talking about the dude on your podcast. It's been known to dude that you talk about my legendary matches for hours at a time, like that match I had with Stone Cold in April of 1998. That match I had with Stone Cold in May of 1998. And then there was that time, no, Cactus, please. And that's about all there is, because you didn't have good matches, dude. If you were to cue up Kurt Angle's music right now, I might sing along and say, you suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck. But you know who doesn't suck? The Three Bells Podcast. Yeah, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh, wow. Oh, fireworks aplenty. The Three-Face of Foley compound, which is actually my hotel room in Los Angeles. Guys, I want to wish you the best. I heard from CEO Dez that you guys would be shocked to hear from me, because I am respected and loved. So keep up the great work, airing every Monday after Raw, Tuesdays after NXT, and Fridays after SmackDown. Woo! Have a nice day.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast NXT Recap from the ECW 2300 Arena. And we have Dion Lennox and Ashanti the Adonis in the back.
She don't leave me alone. Dang, bro. Sorry. Samantha, Carla,
Clark Kent,
Keisha. Some of us is born lucky, I guess. Man, I guess, but it's not karma.
There you are.
Here I am.
What happened 2 weeks ago?
So you are interested. Listen, about that. That was just me
Look,
being...
you cost me a match, and I thought we were even. Plus, who even was that girl?
That was my girl.
Oh, your girl.
For now, but it's not.
Look, it's cool. You and your flavor of the week. Stay out of my business.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not even locked in with you for real. And you, with
You
all
said
this
honestly?
attitude, it's not my type. Oh, and last week was your birthday, right? Well, happy belated.
You knew it was my birthday?
Yeah, it was my birthday.
Okay, then.
Oh my gosh.
He had a dumb blonde moment right there.
That just made me moist. It was my birthday.
Oh man, that was wild.
Yeah, I guess it's the little things that matters, Mundo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, she was jealous.
Of
and
course.
he was like, that's my girl, kind of, sort of, for now. But, like, we're not even a thing. So how are you coming at me sideways right now? Like, chick, calm that down. Like, chill out. Like, look, you got me doing the hand stuff. I mean, relax. You know, we're not an item right now. So just calm down and relax. And that, and then he hit it with the, last week was your birthday, right? Happy belated.
She said,
it was my birthday. So she really got it for his dude. She you never noticed? That's his line. He says that all the time.
Adoniously.
I think you can't do this my birthday. Just like it's Roxanne Perez's birthday was yesterday, courtesy of Christopher. Hello,
Chris.
Christopher. How are you?
Chris,
We're just making fun.
Chris, you told us last week. You told us on Monday. And now you tell us today. We know. Chris, you got to be on Friday. That's when we do birthdays. Birthdays are on Friday.
We'll give a full birthday shout out to everybody for it begins on the Saturday of, so like for today, it's Wednesday, right? So for Friday's show coming, we're singing birthday shout outs from Sunday the 3rd to Saturday the 9th. That's how we do the birthday shout outs. It's the week of. All right. So look for this Friday. Before we close out, we do a birthday shout outs, and she will definitely be on our list. All right.
Yes, that's Roxy. That's the prodigy. She damn that's my girl, man.
Yeah. Trust me, we're going to remember it. And then she's going to look and she's going to say, the Tweet Spell podcast. Remember me.
It's my birthday. It was my birthday. My birthday.
Oh, thank you.
My birthday. Yeah, y'all ever tried it?
Y'all?
I didn't do anything. Oh, excuse me. I'm not supposed to say that. You guys are just insane. There we go.
You're welcome.
Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Right.
See, and then you lead Jay to do that. So,
speaking of Roxy,
we see Jasmine, Cora, Roxy, Fallon, and JC in the back talking.
Make sure that you're not tired this Friday.
You can't be on Raw and NXT and then be like, "Oh, I'm tired on Friday."
I'm tired on Friday.
When I host, you're gonna be you're tired when I host. All right. And that's usually the most rated show, the most viewed show because it's Friday. People are actually home.
Right.
Chris is like, yeah, I'd rather sleep.
I'd rather sleep. We had the 3 bells. They'd be okay. I'll see you Monday.
Right. Right. Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, it's somebody else's birthday. Like he'll see us on Monday. Hey, it's this person's birthday. It's this person's birthday. Dude, and we know we're going to shout them out on Friday.
And I shouted him out on Saturday, actually, during Crown Jewel, remember? Him and Logan James.
Logan.
Nah, but for real, though, shout out to you, Chris. Thank you for being here all the time. Thank you. We appreciate you, guy. We really do appreciate you. And Roxy's my girl, man. I love me some Rock. See, that's what we call her, Roxy. We never call her Roxanne. Roxy.
Yeah, call her Roxy and Cora. He likes Roxy and Cora.
I'm still learning Cora. I'm still learning her. She's new to me.
I like her too.
Extreme. But what's really extreme is 2 current champions, 2 former champions, and a future champion.
The way we see it is our 5 opponents want to desperately be where the 5 of us are, and that is the top. To be successful in this match, it comes down to trust, and that is exactly what we have in each other.
I mean, 5 successful women bonded by the same thing. Keep the newbies out and stay in control of this division.
Tonight, the best women's division in wrestling is exactly where it deserves to be.
the main event. And the women who run that division will be exactly where they deserve to be. The ones with their hands raised and their titles in the air.
2 out of 5 hands raised.
Yeet.
Isn't Cora new?
No.
Oh, she's returning. Right. Because she was injured. Right.
Jay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to grasp this whole flip from Fallon. Wasn't she the same one that was teaching Tiffany a lesson in the farm? Like, it's so crazy how the character just flipped like that.
Yes. Once that group separated with her, Jensen, and I keep on forgetting the other guy's name.
Briggs?
When they were Briggs, yeah. When them three were together.
But I mean, she was so cool. She was a down to earth, chill girl, you know. And now she's basically Tiffy.
Yeah.
Bruh, because I mean the way she made Tiffy work. Shane, you was watching that, right? You remember that? Yeah. Because that's why I went like that, because it just hit me in my head. I was like, wow, the whole flip of this character is crazy. But I like it.
Do you think it's better? You feel it's better now than before?
I mean, she's a champion now. So yeah. Yeah, she got gold. She ain't just one of the faces in the background and just worried about, country music and stuff like that. She's actually doing stuff.
Right.
She's a top. There you go. Yeah, she is on top.
Yeah, because it's Roxy, then it's her, and then it's
everybody
Bianca
else.
and them. And then Bianca and Jade, and then everybody else.
Cool. So we have our 4th match of the night, and that's for the North American Championship, featuring Dawn versus Nunzio from FB, Full-Blooded Italians. Mundo, Shane. Well, Mundo, this was a quick match, so you could take this one on your own.
Take the whole thing.
It was a spine buster that was done, and then the winner was Tony D. That's it.
This was elder abuse.
And you know what? Because I don't even know, Shane. I don't know if you caught on to the joke of when he did the spine buster to him, because that's the same thing he did when the Undertaker was giving him the last ride. He did the whole Hail Mary thing, and I was just like, that.
Instead of using that same hand to hit the back of Tony's head, which is right there by his nuts, he does this before he gets driven down on the mat. And this guy, he looked like he was like 71 years old or something.
Yeah, he looked like a ripped grandpa.
Grandpa.
I
still got one more.
A ripped great grandpa. You can tell this was just
one more.
Just because.
Yeah. I still got my pepper. I can still do one more.
You notice that he did only like basically one decent move, and that was like what Mello uses as the nothing but net. He did that, and they called it the Sicilian slice. I was like, oh my god!
I mean,
the crowd was like, you still got it.
Of course. I mean, they're being kind. They're being generous. They said that to
he
Goldberg.
got something. Yeah.
They said that to Goldberg. You still got it.
They said to Flair.
And he was lying to his ass.
Probably said it to Grandpa as he had the fingers down his throat. Yeah, you got it all right.
Nunzio, they should have just kept that to that whole.
That's the segment.
Or they should have expanded on that. They could have used this match time to expand on the whole thing that we got from last week and then this week.
All right.
You know, you're stepping into another family's territory and you don't call me back. It ain't have to be this. I was like, oh.
Because look what happened at the end. They was talking all in that smack. They was going back and forth. And it was like, oh, you're disrespectful this and disrespectful that. And then at the end of this match, they start hugging and kissing. I'm like, where's all this coming from?
Right. I guess because Nunzio was I guess a big part of ECW. They just, he probably just wanted one more match in there, even though he didn't do anything really. But yeah. Shout out to Tony D'Angelo. Thank you, Ava. Thank you. I can't help it. I gotta, every time Rizzo's around, I gotta do it.
Episodes since y'all been live on YouTube are officially updated and all on Spotify. Says our social contact creator, Lawan.
Thank you. I was at I was
creator.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you labeled them?
You said content creator. There
you know what I meant. I'm speaking Lawanese, so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, don't you do that. Don't you take a shot at my partner like that. Cut that out.
Lawan, I appreciate that because
we appreciate you.
I was talking with him about that, about Spotify, because I'm one of those guys that actually would rather hear than see.
Oh, really?
Really? Dude, that's what we do since day one. We've been hearing more than seeing you.
The lies that he tells, Shane, because when we were just being heard, he wasn't listening. So now all of a sudden you like to hear.
I'd rather hear. That's what I'm just saying.
The lie. Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh my God! Now I'm getting double teamed.
Because you're lying.
Now you're getting double teamed.
You're lying.
Now you're getting double teamed.
Don't lie for the people.
I said
the truth.
Jay, with your black, you see all of that black that you have on? It looks like this. This is what it looks like. With all of that black you have on.
Because you lied. We got to get punished for lying. You don't lie.
Okay.
Now you're here.
Jay, when we were on stereo, you couldn't see us. You can only hear us.
You can only hear us.
Still ain't listen to us.
Those I didn't listen to. Oh, hell no.
What? Oh, wow.
I listened to maybe 2.
Wow.
Maybe.
Oh, my God. And he's a part of this.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. Like, mother. How can you openly say something like that?
How could you do that? You know what? Grounded.
Right. Like, I wasn't listening to.
Host the rest of the show under the table. That way we can only hear you.
Right. We can only hear you.
We can only hear you. Can't see you.
That's what my kindergarten teacher used to do to me. Tell me go sit under my table when I act up.
Oh, man.
Really? Your kindergarten teacher?
JB bragging about the craziest shit, man. That's nothing to be bragging about.
It sure isn't. Proud moment.
You said you're a special child. You're a special child. You need to be in a special child place.
So Jensen and Spears are in the back. What they
So out of 100 shows, you only really? I'm sorry, I had you. That was funny. All right, that was like, take a bow, Jay. Enough bow. That was the perfect thing just now. Go ahead.
Perfect. What do you mean? He's riding high.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly where I want him to be. Roxy, are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Good. Because
How
I'm
hungry
feeling
are you?
Italian. Next week in Orlando. Gotcha.
It's going for a title? Is that what that is?
Mr. Rigo, I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry
I just
for,
couldn't
Alexis.
use the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to win, I'm going to do it right.
Alexis, I'm so impressed with you. You didn't take the easy way out.
Nope.
You're proving that you're not your father's son.
Right.
I'm so proud. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you, Mr. Rigo.
AKA, I'm done with you, kid. Meanwhile.
Let's try, old man. I guess he didn't have it, did he?
How is that?
Damn. He's not his father's son.
Oh.
What about you, Charlie? You your father's son?
Mm.
I guess only time will tell.
Charlie's daddy.
I told you all I'd be watching you months ago. And as I see it, this NXT tag division is wide open. And that's where you two come in. You should think about that. This isn't just his group. This is all of your group.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
He's so father-like.
Is he slowly or some way like the de facto leader of the group or like the manager of the group? Like, what was that just now?
That was like a Paul Heyman type moment.
Right. And then same thing with Lexus. Like, what was he testing him?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like.
Right.
And then I'm like, was he testing him to add him to the group?
What, to add Lex to that group?
In QCC?
No.
Because I mean, the way Charlie came in, he was like, "Nice try, Dad." You know, like as if they discussed that whole arrangement prior.
No, I got when he said, "Nice try, Dad," because you see that Dad was trying to get King to do something that King, he didn't want to do it because he felt that it would have been like his dad.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying like that sounds like it was a discussion that was already had prior to by Charlie and William. And he was like, yeah, I guess he's really not like his dad. You know, like they were trying to see if they could push him to see if he's really changed. And that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Was that like a test to see if they would bring him into the group?
I
don't
got
think
you.
so.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
I
good that
didn't
he's
know. I
giving-
didn't know that there was space for another individual for that group.
I mean, because technically, like how he just said, you would have enough titles for all of them. You can have either the women's North American or NXT Championship for Rizzo. He already said that the guys need to go after the tag titles, and then you can have Lexus go after the men's North American Championship. Everybody will be a champion. But it was just a question, nothing to dwell on.
Okay, cool. So we have our NXT Focus brought to you by Progressive, featuring Nikita Lyons.
Are we allowed to say their name?
I don't know.
As opposed to what? Not say their name?
I don't know. That's why I asked. I don't know. Like, they're not a sponsor of ours.
Yeah, Rizzo, I took you out.
Oh, you mean Progressive? Oh, okay. The P people.
I knew when I returned I had to come a little different. You see, I've been on the other side of these attacks before. Well, we've
that's
entered a
what
new
I heard.
timeline, and now I am flipping it. Now I'm the aggressor. I am the attacker. The lioness is not going to wait her turn. I'm taking success for myself and taking it from everyone else. Rizzo, you are just the start. And baby girl, I promise you that you will not be the last. I keep hearing how we have a stacked women's division. Well, stack them in front of me, and I will drop them one by one until there is one woman left. Next week, Rizzo, it starts with you.
You know the thing that gets me with her? She is trying so hard to be sexy. And to me, she doesn't have to be. You already are. You don't have to do the and the, you know what I mean? Like it's like you're trying to sell it.
Right.
You don't have to. You already are. I mean, you have a body. You can do that whole nunchuck thing. You're an awesome fighter and performer in the ring. All of that right there, that's your sexiness right there. You don't have to add the extra sugar and salt to your sexy cake. I'm just saying. You good. You good. No need for the extras.
I agree with you. I agree.
That's what to me what makes a WWE superstar, a women's superstar attractive.
But funny enough for me though, all I see is Nia Jax. Whenever I see her, she just reminds me of Nia Jax 100%. Just like a light version, and not talking skin complexion. I'm just like a little slimmed down, a little more, probably a little bit more athletic, but just the sheer mass of her body and like the presence that she has gives me Nia Jax. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Shane. She doesn't, like last week, nobody's complaining, but it was going viral. I'm pretty sure you guys probably seen it. Her costume, she was the pirate, and her skirt went up, and it was just nothing but ass out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not complaining about that.
Right,
like,
exactly. That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
talking about, but
no, but I'm saying like to go along with what you're saying though. Like we already know you got a fat ass. Excuse my French, but it is still a network show. They don't show that on the CW, but yeah, I mean, okay.
And it's interesting that you say that she reminds you of Nia. Meanwhile, Nia, she's a big girl, and a lot of guys finds Nia to be extremely attractive, extremely sexy, and she's not, doing all the. And I'm going to be your mother. No, she's just delivering it like, you know what I'm saying? Like she has her way of delivering it. And it's sexy. She's not selling it. She doesn't have to. That's, yeah.
You know what it is? I think she upped her sexy though. She upped her sexy. I'll say this much. She upped her sexy when she's in regular clothing. But it's not over the top. It's just fit forming and she looks really, really good.
Well, she's currently showing off her new body before she had lost. We're talking about Nia, right?
Yeah.
Right. Before she had lost a couple pounds because she was working on losing some weight. So, yeah, you better, show your stuff, girl. Show your accomplishments,
I agree.
Don't get too skinny because that's part of your right. Jay won't like you. He's like, this is not going to work out. This is not what I signed for.
Yeah, no. I need somebody to smother me, please.
Just so I'm about to go flatline. Yeah,
right.
That's
right
what
before
like. Right before.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we got Ava, Stevie, and Stone again in the back talking. What's going on there?
What I will say is, blimey, Rob, that gore looked like it hurts.
You just get him to the EMTs right there.
Yeah, sure.
He's really carrying this man.
Congratulations on your victory last week. That was quite the match.
Thank you very much,
Audio
Ava.
was
See, I told
terrible.
him that we'd have it in the back. He doesn't listen to me.
Anyways, now that is behind you guys, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be meeting with all the tag teams next
She
week.
sounds like she's on the phone. No, that's how it was on
Do we
TV
need to be
too.
there?
Don't worry about it. I will just let you know when I know your next opponents.
Well, that's perfect, right? More time that we have to prepare for whatever's next.
I don't know about you, pal, but that sounds like an off week to me. Hey, I'll catch you up in a bit, right?
Wow, just like that, huh?
That's me. That's me right there. I don't know about you guys, but that's not a PLE, so that sounds like an off week to me.
Which means one of them are gonna probably be on speed.
I ain't going on no damn speed. I'm taking off.
I'm taking off. Far way off.
Yes.
Triple J. ECW's legend Francine.
Yeah, she was ringside for this for the main event.
Yeah, that's her right there.
Go ahead, Shane.
There.
Do what you do, Shane.
Who them?
I have no clue. I don't know too much.
He was supposed to be Yeah, we're gonna have to stop calling you the Google guy because you've been your answers lately have been like, I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
And then here comes an actual Google guy, Lawan. Lawan goes according to Google, and then he tells us the actual answer. And it's like, dude,
it's gonna come up in a few seconds.
It's gonna come up in a few seconds.
Who's Francine?
I'm gonna say it again. Who them? Francine, ECW legend Francine. Who them? I'm gonna give him a couple seconds.
I used to watch ECW back in the day with my brother.
You don't remember her?
Saturday nights. It was late night, Saturday night. But we only watched it because of Taz. Because Taz was from our neighborhood.
Did you know him personally? Y'all knew him personally?
Taz is from Red Hook. I didn't, but my parents did because he's like,
nice
in y'all age group.
But then again, your pops know everybody from there, right?
Exactly. I think they knew his parents.
Right.
I think they knew his parents. That's why. But I know where the family lived, or or maybe they still live back there. But yeah, that's why we used to watch because we were like, oh man, we got some, And they used to say from Red Hook, Brooklyn, and we were like, oh man, and he was the champion. So it was like, yo, this is cool. And then ECW was completely opposite of what WWF was at that point. Totally. Mind you, this is like 1 o'clock in the morning. We're watching this on 1 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't even be up.
Damn.
That's the only time that they can air.
Jay, you didn't know that?
Air that at
ECW
8 o'clock.
used to come on they used to come on super late.
I didn't know nothing about ECW until a friend of mine's in my sophomore year of high school lent me a VHS, and he was like, "Look, here, watch this."
Yeah, my brother, he put me on. He was like, yo, I heard about another wrestling company. Because all we knew was WCW and WWF. He was like, nah, it's this thing called ECW. He said, we got to stay up late, though, but come on, let's watch it. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, I can still remember as a kid, like, yo, this is crazy. They could do that? Like, oh, my God, all this blood. Like, what? And they're cursing. I'm like, they're cursing. Like, that shit came on like B-Cat or some shit like that.
Right.
Mundo.
What was the name of the guy when he fought? His theme music kept playing. It was this one guy, this black guy, and his theme song played through his whole match.
Oh boy.
Not New Jack. Was it New Jack? It was one of those guys. And his theme song just
I was you sure it wasn't him? Because that's the only black guy I really remember faithfully from ECW.
I'm thinking maybe.
It might have been.
Because the only thing I remember from like his highlight was when they was like, what was that, 30, 40 feet in the air? He literally tried to kill the guy because the guy, like there's a whole story and he literally tried to kill him.
Bruh. I kid you not.
Jack.
Yeah, Taz was my guy, and Sabu was my guy.
Sabu was crazy.
And Rob Van Dam. I'm like, yo, these dudes are wild. And then the Dudley Boys were next level because the amount of cursing that they used to do, I was just like, yo, I'm only like, what, 9, 10 years old?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm like young, like,
man.
So think about it. Me being up at 1 o'clock in the morning, because it came on Saturday mornings basically or Friday night. So I'm just like, this is crazy. You gotta have the volume. You gotta have the volume down low because you know what your parents hearing, what you're watching. Shout out to my big brother Greg, man. He's the reason why I watch wrestling in the first place, anyway. So shout out to you, big bro.
Christmas every week, Mundo.
But see, normally, that's crazy. Damn. That's wild.
And then WWF went that way. So then that's why the Attitude Era was just like, oh, this is regular. Between that and South Park, you're just like, we're corrupt. Our minds were corrupt at that point. I was just like, damn. You going to school at my age telling a teacher to suck it, and you don't have a clue what you're saying. But they're grown-ass people like, excuse me? But I'm like, everybody, we're all just doing a crotch job, like, suck it.
Got in so much trouble, and I know what that meant.
Bruh. Bruh, now I get it. Now I see why I remember back in the days, y'all, because y'all older than me. Y'all remember Mothers Against Television or whatever, all those women complaining about. Now I understand. I get it now. But they didn't win. Because I mean, it was too much money being made. Too much money being made. It's like, ladies, shut up. It's like at the end of the day, parents, it's up to you what you allow your kids to watch. It's not on the companies. Like, at the end of the day, it's your house.
Yep.
But yeah,
That's
good times. Good times.
Nice nostalgic moment right there.
I mean, hey, we're talking about ECW, right?
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, let's rock out to that song if possible, going off air.
What song?
ECW.
The ECW theme song.
Either that or Paul Heyman. It's the same Paul Heyman theme song, ECW theme. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because he is ECW.
That song was crazy.
I thought he was in this. I was hesitant to say it because I'm like, well, he hasn't showed his face yet for the Bloodline. So I'm like, but they're in his house. I'm like, are they gonna have? But then I was like, you know what? If anything, if they do have a Paul Heyman sighting, it would happen. It would either be before or after the show because they don't want to probably put him on TV. But I was like, he has to be there.
You know what, Mundo?
The whole crowd would have yelled.
You know what, Mundo and Jay? He was there.
He was there, right?
He was not there. He was at Saudi. He was backstage. There's a picture of somebody took a picture behind him, and he was with the Bloodline at Saudi.
Well, of course, he's a producer on that, but I'm just saying, like, for at least this.
But for tonight, yeah, that would have been special.
The crowd would have exploded right there, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see sometime later on today or by Friday a video or a picture of him being there, because there's no way that they can have that there without him. Because he's been having, appearances off WWE TV. So,
okay,
all right, okay, cool. So we're up to our main event, everybody, and that's our 10 women's tag match featuring Fatal Influence, which is JC, Jasmine, and Fallon, with Roxy and Cora, versus Giulia, Stephanie, Jordan Grace, Kalani, and Zarya. Jesus Christ, so many names. Shane, Mundo, talk to me.
Took you a minute, huh? But you finally got it. Stephanie has an interesting headlock slam. The that thing where she locks her opponents with her legs and then she flips and does that bam 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 with their head between her legs.
Bam bam, I like that.
Yeah, when she does that move, that order. Which she constantly with their head, yeah,
because I think Booker T said it that way too. Like, bam, boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And apparently during the commercial, JC slams Kalani while she was setting herself up on the top rope. Managed to grab her and throw her ass right into the ring. And yeah, for some reason, I have this vision of Zarya and Grace being sisters. Like, they're so much alike. But I see that Zarya's a little taller, but they're so much alike. I like how all the ladies had their finishers, had a moment of all their finishers. Of course, that's fitting because that's what we get for a lot of matches like this, where we have, a bunch of superstars as tag teamers.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Lash and Takara comes out. Of course. Yeah. why wouldn't they come out? They're there. We saw them earlier. Might as well bring your ass out here since you on the payroll, and since
He said since you're on the payroll,
right? Since you're being paid to come to work, you might as well come on out, show your face, and add a little sparkle to the match. And with all of that being done, with the whole flying courtesy of Kalani jumping into the to the group and this, that, and the third. And
is Jay there?
Yes, I'm here.
Holy smoke, dude! You looked invisible.
Oh shit! Because you blended in with the shirt. Okay.
Yeah. See, I told you. We literally all we see is SH, half of the W, TR, and your eye. That's literally all we can see.
And barely on my phone because I have the brightness down low. So I'm just like, wait, did Jay walk away?
That is so creepy.
Wow.
Dude, look at the playback.
Oh shit.
No, I just took a look to the left of my TV screen to see.
That is wow.
Imagine I have my brightness down low so my phone doesn't die. I'm just like, wait, I'm like, did Jay walk away?
Or you see one eye.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even see that because it's dark on my screen, so it's just black. I'm like, I'm looking at the shirt, but I'm like, I can't see the whole shirt. That's why I'm like, is Jay there?
And your hat is giving a shadow, so it's it's almost like a line, and then
it's barely. But I'm looking at the TV now, you can see. That scared me for a second. I'm like, when did
it's like, did Jay step out? What happened?
But I don't remember seeing him actually get up and go anywhere. So I was like, oh shit.
Right.
I'm sorry, Shane, for interrupting you.
I'm sorry.
Creep me off for a second. I'm like, wait.
Go ahead, Mundo. Was there anything that you want to add? Because I said a lie. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking LaJuan's probably going to make that into a damn clip, and now I'll probably look stupid as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, no. I mean, yeah. All in all, Shane, I agree with everything that you said about this match. It was a lot going on. I'm not really a fan of these type of matches where so many people in a tag match on one team, because it gets messy a bit. Mm-hmm. And the spots that they were trying to hit on the outside of the ring, like Kalani, Lord have mercy, that baby girl almost killed herself when she tried to do that moonsault, and she was short as hell. Maybe out of the entire group of 5, she hit one person. And I was like, whoa. And that went into the commercial. I was just like, that wasn't a good idea. I don't know.
She's lucky she's lucky she ain't take her ACL when she landed.
Right. So because you guys saw that too, because I'm like, wait. I'm like, she barely got anywhere. She didn't go anywhere on that one. So I was like, shit. Yeah, but other than that, I agree with you, Shane. I actually feel the same way about Giulia that you feel as Stephanie. Giulia has a lot of locks and hold maneuvers that she does, and then gets you into an arm bar, but then turns it into a body slam arm bar type thing.
That was wild. That was wild.
Yeah, I was like, I like her. I want to see more of her individually. I'm tired of her being in the tag team because I really like her movesets because it's different. That's why I've been rooting for Io and Kyrie these last few months, because after they went to Japan and came back, it was a big difference. They remembered who they were. And they weren't just WWE style fighting. They brought back, and maybe it's because WWE allowed it too, for them to do the strong style, or at least a version of it here. But all in all, yeah.
They teased us tonight. They teased us tonight with the possible Zarya and Jordan Grace after that spear.
The spear.
I was like, oh man, that would be a lethal matchup. Like Shade, you said they look alike, so you get what you want when that happens. So you're like, oh.
Well, I would be Team Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
She started all of this.
It'll be hard to pick a winner. Like, I want to see a little bit more from Zarya before I decide to say, I'll lean towards her or I'll lean towards Jordan. Jordan right now has the most experience between the two.
She
Maybe.
started all of this.
Yeah.
That's why I'll be biased and say I'll go with her.
Right. Because when they all raised their hands at the end of the match, you see Jordan Grace right before they went off air. She's holding her ribs and she takes a turn and she looks right at her. I said,
Right,
yeah.
because you didn't say sorry, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
that's what Bob, she said. You didn't say sorry, bitch. And she would say, look, I didn't mean to do it. Probably
I could see this.
The TVO.
I could see them two battling for New Year's Evil once Jordan's contract is fully up and makes a full-on debut.
What's New Year's Evil?
The first episode, basically the first episode, the first PLE of the year for NXT, like we did this year. New Year's Evil.
I could see them doing something for Deadline.
Huh?
Don't forget, you have one more before then the year end. Yeah, why not?
But maybe it just might have been an accident. As she was holding her, I don't know how she would have. Well, yeah, she was holding her, and JC got out the way. That slide W.
Yeah, it was a total accident. Accident. Yeah, Chris, it was an accident. I just don't like when Roxy Perez gets pinned after.
She's the champion. She has to take the pin. That sets up a future possibility of Zarya facing Roxy, and maybe she can beat her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter with the loss because she's not losing the title. So yeah, I'll take the loss if I'm not losing the title.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just that the story is about the pin itself. She pinned the champion. Can she do it in a singles competition?
Well, he's saying that Zarya and Stephanie both pinned Roxanne Perez in her last two matches.
Tag matches.
They were tag matches, right? It were tag matches, and it was not titles. So it kind of matters, doesn't matter.
It just furthers the possibility. Again, these are new people now because Roxy then ran through the the NXT roster already. So now you got the new people coming in, and now they're getting W's over her, even though it's a tag match.
All right,
but they're still beating the champion. The champion took the pin.
All right. Could you guys see a possible Giulia versus Io match in the future?
From what I've read, after that encounter that they had was it last week or 2 weeks ago on NXT, that they're actually good friends. And yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I don't know how they would maneuver that unless Io became world champion and went back down to NXT. I don't know, but I would love to see that because I don't think either one of them would hold back in the style of wrestling that they do. Whereas as far as like the American wrestlers, they would have to hold back a bit so don't hurt anybody.
Right. Because now with everybody that we're seeing in that, in that 10 women's match, you're like, who out of those 9 people would take the title off of Roxy? And right now, as we see, the 2 front runners will be Zarya and Stephanie at the moment.
But not just Roxy, you got Fallon in there too with the Women's North American Championship.
All right.
Which, by the way, Kalani is getting another shot of next week.
Okay.
She gets a rematch.
She gets a rematch.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When you guys seen her win that match at that pay-per-view, would you all have thought that she would be where she is right now? As far as like being in important matches and important situations? Like, because if I'm not mistaken, Kalani was like an afterthought going into that ladder match for the North American Championship, correct? I didn't see the match, but like, from what I remember.
Yeah, she was not a top pick.
Yeah, like I think the top pick was like So Ruka or somebody like that.
Yeah, I was the only one that had picked Lonnie to win that one.
Because it had went down to those two, right? So and Kalani.
Basically.
Oh, they were the last two?
They were the last two, yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, she got it next week. So we'll see with her and the three girls. You really think that she's going to enter that ring, be in that ring by herself?
Of course not.
Unless Kalani has her Avenger sisters with her, then we're going to have an interesting
She might have to. There. I don't know, because the only person that she can possibly have is Zarya. Jordan probably got to go back to TNA. Giulia and Stephanie are intertwined with Cora and Roxy right now.
Oh, well.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see what happens next week. And everything leading up to the next PLE in December. Now that we know that is deadline. Cool. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our NXT recap. And as we always do on every show, we have our match and moments of the night. We're gonna go with Shane O'Mac first. I'll go second, and our Friday night host Mundo will go last. Shane, hit it.
My match of the night is match number 1, the opener. A very good, strong opening with our hardcore match with referee Dawn Marie, Lola Vice, and Jada Parker. Never get tired of watching these two fight, and you allow them to have a hardcore match. Still trying to find a word that's beyond hardcore. These two ladies, they went at it, and I love every moment. This is not the end. It can't be the end. Almost chose Evans and Wes, but because these two went the extreme, because they was able to go the extreme, I went with them. But it was very close with Lee and Evans. My moment of the night, being that this was a Dynamite episode of NXT, I have 3. My moment was seeing Rhino doing the gore and Devon coming back out just to see him and just to have that picture of the Dudley brothers back together again. That was a cool nostalgic moment. And yeah, say what you want, but I was shocked that Ridge got that 3 count off for Trick. So that's my match, Mundo, and those are my moments, Jay, of the night.
Well, my match of the night, I will also give it to the ladies as well, Lola and Jada, based off the fact that it was the first. And it seems like the ladies are accomplishing a lot of firsts lately within their program. You know, last week when we had the first ever casket match for the ladies, which has seen the evolution of everything. Thank you, Stephanie, for doing this. If you never had done this, it would never have happened. Thank you, Miss McMahon. And my moment of the night will just be basically everything nostalgic that we got from everybody that was there, ECW wise, and our opener, where we had the ECW theme song as well. Oh,
You're boring him, Jay. You're boring him.
Not even. I apologize about that. I'm just fighting it. I'm fighting at this. Shane, I was doing it while you. I held my mouth shut when you
didn't.
Talking.
We can clearly see down your throat. The angle and everything.
I'm sorry, guys.
You good.
He was like, "Oh, Jay again."
Not even. I was actually agreeing with you, Jay, with the whole Stephanie McMahon, helping start the revolution, and Shawn Michaels carrying it.
All right. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my match and moment of the night.
I didn't think I got caught. I thought I leaned over far enough.
Oh, thank God y'all can't see when I do it.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, we can't see you at all.
Right, I didn't think you were there. I was like, oh man.
Okay, you just a ghost, literally.
Well, I'm gonna go with match of the night is match 1 and 1A. 1 being the hardcore match number 1 between the two ladies, Lola and Jada, and 1A being match number 2, Javon versus West. I enjoyed both matches back to back, and just judging by the order of the show, we got those 2 bangers back to back, and then we got 2 snooze fests back to back with match 3 and 4. So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed those 2 matches right there. And my moment of the night, I'll go with what? You okay, Jay? What's wrong, Jay?
You okay, Jay?
I'm okay.
Like, did you just sneeze or something?
Sneeze or snooze?
No.
Sniss?
Snizzle?
Nah, nothing.
Snizzle, my nizzle. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
My moment of the night is that whole look back at last week between Lexus, William Regal, and New Catcher Pup. Wait, no quarter catch crew. No quarter
catch crew.
Yeah, I mean, like,
NQCC.
I don't call them by their name anymore. Everything is just NQCC. So yeah, that's my moment of the night because I think that they left a door open and they left us with questions about exactly what the motive is, right there between them and Lexus, and then what's Williams' role within NQCC. Because we've seen Rin gushing over him after that. So yeah, that's my matches and moment of the night. Cool.
Yeah.
Logan James. Hey, Logan. What's going on, man? Giulia, and Stephanie Vacor, Delta and Roxanne and Jade. 5-way match? Yeah.
Really?
No. Unfair to Giulia not yet pinning Roxanne.
She gonna get her turn. Give her a minute.
They're all getting theirs one at a time.
Right. Everybody getting their turn. Let it.
And that's how we'll possibly get that scenario type match that Logan is talking about. Maybe each of them got a pinner once.
Yes. Like a non-title. As long as it's not a non-title, I'm sure she won't mind.
Tag matches as long as Corey Jade is there.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But I will say, Jay, like all in all, like I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. Even, that little match with Tony and Grandpa. It was funny. That was a funny match. And it was a nostalgic, moment, to see Bubba Ray and then to see his brother come out. The match itself wasn't all that, but just the fact to see him there.
Right. I mean, there's but so much they can do with Bubba at his age and what he does. He's not wrestling anymore. He's a podcaster now, like us, or a radio show host, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So you don't want to hurt him, and you don't want to hurt the champion.
Right. And you didn't want to hurt Grandpa. So those were the matches we got because of the people. So yeah, I get it. I understand. So with that, this was one of the best nights. I will say that I really, really enjoyed tonight. And
Yeah,
shout out to them. I don't know what it is that they're just doing different. It's just something. They're just doing something that is different and unique from Raw and SmackDown. Just keep it going. Please keep it going.
It's a different vision.
Yeah. Yeah, different vision, different talent, different production team. It's just everything's different.
And the fact that they are featuring the women a lot. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's very interesting. It's very interesting because what Bailey has been crying for the main talent is what Sean's doing on NXT. He's giving the women stories. beyond,
Yes.
oh, that's my boyfriend and all that. It's like we have substance to their matches. We have stories that have context. Like it's reasoning behind the stories. I know it's not about me wanting you. I want that title. I know I'm better than you, and we're gonna just move on from there. Like it's different. And again, yeah, that's why people, over 10,000 people view that comment that we did on SmackDown a few weeks ago, where Cody believes that NXT is no longer developmental, but a legit third brand, and certain talent on that roster can be intimidating to a main roster person.
Mm-hmm. Especially coming from the ladies' side of things.
Yeah, I agree. I think the main roster women can't hold a candle to NXT's, because those 10 women that we got tonight alone, who on the main roster, who you putting up against them?
Damn.
Let's save that for next week if we remember. We'll take 10 women from this match, and then find 10 women from SmackDown and Raw that you think can compete against them and actually win. Hopefully we'll remember.
Do that. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, I have to write it down too.
All right.
I'm totally gonna forget.
Right.
Cool. That's a good one.
Totally will forget. But I would think, in all fairness, that there was a time when NXT was looked at, because it was perceived as a starters type of
developmental.
Right. But it's like now, like you can't come into this now, fresh and new. Like you got to come, beyond 1,000%. We want, like, what is that your best? No, I want more than that. As opposed to before, they say, okay, we'll develop you a little more because you have good ring presence, but we can work on your mic skills, or you have awesome mic skills, but we can work on your ring skills. It's like, no, you got to come correct in all angles right now, because we're under the different.
Right.
It's different now.
And I think the signings that they've had also changes that outlook, with Ethan Page, Sean Spears, Giulia, Stephanie, Zarya. That changes the environment as well. Yes. Like, okay, we're not just talking about the people that's been working back there and doing push-ups and everything, and everything that you mentioned. We actually have world-class talent who's actually signing with us here.
Right.
So yeah,
and you could also take damn near the whole women's roster on NXT and have a 30-woman battle royal like they had earlier. They had a 25-woman battle royal earlier on in the year, and you look at it when you look at the main roster, SmackDown and Raw, and they gotta go out and get like old school talent to come and be in it, such as like a Michelle McCool, or Trish Stratus, everything. Now that we're seeing the exposure of this roster on NXT, there should be no reason why they go out and look for these old school, old timers. Well, we got everything right here. We got at least 40 to 50 women now, like legitly.
Yeah.
And that's it. Look, we still haven't seen Charlotte in a minute. We still haven't seen Becky in a couple of months. There's a lot. This shit, wow. This is going to be crazy. The road to WrestleMania and to Stand and Deliver next year, and the Rumble at that. Like, you got to think about that.
But every once in a while, Jay, we got to have, an old schooler that pop in for that nostalgia moment, and for them to pass the baton, and for them to talk to, the young superstars, even though they're doing their thing, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to learn. And what better way to learn than to see, Trish Stratus or Lita, or even, at this point, Charlotte or Becky, you know what I mean? And just to pass the baton, and just for us to have like that moment. just like we did today with Bubba, the Dudley brothers and the Dudley boys. Excuse me, did I say Dudley brothers? Oh my god! Oh my god! Terrible. But you understand what I'm saying, y'all, right? Oh yeah. Couldn't wait to press the button, huh?
Not at all.
Like if
you said it before.
WWE, if they ever decided to actually bring back AJ Lee, and a moment where, like, say Roxanne Perez is in the Rumble, and she eliminates one person, and she starts talking, and next thing we know, we hear AJ Lee's theme. That right there could be one as well, if that was to ever happen on the line.
I'm hoping for that.
That would be sick.
I'm hoping for that because she is ready.
We shall
She's
see.
ready.
Mm-hmm. Did any of you guys notice the commercials that we were getting tonight?
No.
They gave us
Yes.
WWF commercials.
Oh, that shit, yeah. I was like, that's rude. Every time it went on commercial, it was like, help the WWF. I was like, no, fuck you. Now, because when you think about it, and when you watch the commercials more than once, does it not sound like a big ass scam? Adopt an elephant, but you're not adopting an elephant. You're gonna get this adoption kit, and we're gonna give you a stuffed animal. Like, how do I know my money's going to this damn elephant that I adopted? It's like, yo, bring me to this elephant right now, goddammit.
For a mere 12 cents a day.
I mean, a day? That's a lot of goddamn money, 12 cents a day.
That's a lot of money.
That is a scam if I've ever seen one.
So I was like, damn, normally those commercials are for, like, reserved for like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Like,
and we getting it during WWE.
Please,
like,
we need your help. Go to my WWF. How you can help. I was like, what? Excuse me? It's your fault why I got to call this place WWE right now because of you. And y'all still begging for money all these years later?
Right.
Like, y'all should have had enough money because apparently y'all go back way before WWE does. So how come y'all still broke?
Maybe it's that same elephant.
Right. And the panda, the damn panda, right? The damn panda.
Panda.
I digress. Bullshit.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for bringing that up, Jay, because I meant to bring that up too, because I was pissed watching that shit. Like, what? Every time that shit went on.
Mundo.
For mere 12
For
cents a
12
day.
cents a day, you can adopt this elephant.
And then you get the whole
As you
entire
can see,
kit, adoption kit.
it lost its nose. With your 12 cents a day, we can give this elephant a brand new nose.
The 3D printer that we have down there.
Mm-hmm. We need more paper and we need more ink. With your 12 cents a day, we can reform this elephant, give it a new tail. And as a way of saying thank you, we can give you this authentic yellow cloth with the scent of the elephant that you adopted.
All you have to do is go to mywwf.org and once again pledge 20 cents a day to help. We need your help.
Also, you'll get a 11 by 18 photo of your elephant of choice.
Like, how do I know you ain't just sent somebody else the same goddamn picture of the elephant? Like, wait,
they got 10,000 stacked. John Cena signing each and every one of them.
I'm like, wait, Shane, let me see your elephant. How come your elephant look like mine? Got the same goddamn scar and everything. That's baby Shane. Well, that's baby Mundo. What the fuck are you talking about? 20 cents a day, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, 20 cents a day. Go to mywwf.org and pledge and help us. We need to save the elephants.
But wait, if you order now, you'll get this bite-sized hoodie. You could wear it anywhere.
What hoodie?
On the commercial. They get it, you know, if you order right now, this very moment,
It
you
might
get
be
the free you get a free elephant hoodie.
It's invisible.
It's invisible. The hoodie is floating in the air. How you doing?
Shane had actual props in his hand, sir.
Hold on to this elephant and watch it float in the air. Here, hold on to that.
But don't forget to go to mywwf.org. Help us today. 20 cents a day.
I'm doing it with y'all.
Yo.
I'm ready to close. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah, Shane, please go ahead and press that button.
Hit the button.
Hit that button because y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Where that button at? Here it is.
mywwf.org.
Hit the button.
Don't forget to go.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, and the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
mywwf.org.
Oh God. Let me breathe for a second. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our NXT recap show. Shout out to everybody that's been listening tonight. Logan, Christopher, LaJuan. Special shout out and happy birthday to my nephew, Sam. Happy B-Day. And shout out to my granddaughter, Harmony. I got in trouble for not shouting her out on Monday, so Papa loves you. And hope you have a good night. Other than that, it's your boy main event Triple J now signing off on YouTube. God bless everybody and have a good night. Shane, Mundo, get it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in and joining in and hanging out with us, the homies here at the Three Bells Podcast table. If you have a chance, why don't you go and check out our socials right down here. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and of course, good old YouTube, where we're on right now. So we ask that if you like this program, because you know you like today's show, so why don't you just press the like button? It's free to do. It's free to click on the like. You know you like us, so show us by liking the video. And subscribe to our page. That way you get notifications for our next live and for the whole algorithm and all of that good stuff, all right? Everybody, thank you so much again. Have yourself a remaining good week. It's your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the ECW section of the Three Bells Podcast table, reminding everybody to laugh hard and love harder. And good fight. Good night.
Say his name and he appears. Yeah, yeah, yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. 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 Drop it. Thank you very much, Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. himself, a.k.a. the what? The what? Yay.
Hey, get it sexy.
Really? All right, Shane. No, but thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on this special NXT Wednesday show. It was a hell of a show produced by NXT tonight. Shawn Michaels and company. Thank y'all and congratulations to you guys. Man, oh man. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please go to mywwf.org and pledge your 20 cents. Other than that, I just want to say, Shane O'Mac, Triple J, you fellas, I love y'all so much. Thank you all for doing this with me today. Tonight, enjoy your day off, because then we go right back into it on Friday. I don't like this type of on and off. It's too inconsistent for me, but I got to deal with it this week like you guys do. So let's make the best of it. With that being said, thank you to everybody. They said thank you to I would like to give my thanks to as well. And like Shane O'Mac said, join us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and here on YouTube. Subscribe. All the likes and views mean nothing if you don't subscribe, so we can continue to build, and grow, get better at what we do. It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.k.a. himself, saying, good fight. No, I'm just playing. I'm out of here.
Yeet.
And as always, no yeet.
He wants to do what? No one wants to hear the splash in the pot. No,
Friday, guys.